push it. Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
We
therapist.
are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today, Brad, we're veering from the beaten path a little bit. We're going to talk about top 3 gifts to get your mom for Mother's Day, because we help you not only with your fitness and such, but we're also going to help you with your relationships.
Very good. Yeah, you got a happy mother, you got a happy household.
That's happy mother, happy life. I think it's something like that. But anyway, if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and obviously we help with the relationships. And also, if you get a chance, you want to pull the sign out, Brad?
Oh, sure, Bob.
Please go over to the Facebook and like us, because Brad and I, as children, we're not liked, we were picked on, we were bullied, and we're trying to turn things around.
Yeah, well, if you want to believe that.
Bob and Brad, that's where we are. Find us on Facebook. All right, top 3 gifts to get your mom. Now, we're going to assume that for many of you, your mother may be getting a little bit older. I mean, especially both Brad and I, our mothers are alive yet, and mine's 88.
Oh, 82. Mine's
82.
Yep.
And of course, along with age comes aches and pains.
Sure.
So anytime you as a son or a daughter can help take away some of that pain, you're going to be in a favored fashion with them.
Oh, right. Life becomes better and everyone's happy.
Yeah, so the first thing we're going to recommend is the Thermatex. And Brad and I are, it's no surprise to everybody, we're big fans. This is the Platinum model.
Yep.
You're going to say something, Brad.
I was going to say, this could even be better for a mother-in-law.
Oh, yes.
Don't forget the mother-in-law.
That's exactly
this
right.
will really get you in good, especially if you're under the table right now and you want to come on out.
All right,
you know?
I'm going to have to add that to the title.
Yeah.
Top 3 gifts to get your mom or mom-in-law or
Right,
mother-in-law
right.
for Mother's Day.
Let's get back to the
so
product.
back to this. Anyway, this is the Platinum model, and the reason we like this one is it's very universal. You can use it for your neck, back, arms, hips, knees.
Yeah.
Yep, it shapes into different ways, and we'll show a couple.
Sure.
But the one that's kind of neat is that they've come up with, and they've added these straps on it.
Right.
So you can strap it in place, and it helps you keep your posture.
Yeah, it almost looks like you have a backpack
It
on
does,
from the
yeah.
front, but it's not.
And you can actually move it up a little bit to get more of the neck,
Yep, there
like
you
that.
go.
And that's a lot of times how I use it when I'm working at my desk, because it's got an 8-foot cord, good solid commercial type cord.
Looks
right?
like about 1 foot, Bob.
Oh, well, we got to plug it into the rest.
Oh, there we go.
So, and this is, by the way, this isn't just a heating pad. This is far infrared heat.
Yeah.
And the difference between this and regular heat only goes like a couple millimeters.
Right.
This
Superficial, just the skin heats up.
just touches the top surface. This goes deep. This goes 60 millimeters.
2.36 inches.
Right.
It gets in.
So, when you're doing a joint like your elbow joint and you wrap it around, it's actually going all the way through the joint, because one side is going 2.36, the other side's going 2.36.
Same with the knee. You
Same
can
with
do
the
the same
knee.
with the knee. Yep.
It's also very even heat. It's just really got one setting. You just flip it on, and Brad and I, a lot of times, I mean, I think we've said this before, we put it in our chairs at night.
Mine stays in my recliner.
Mine does too, except when I bring it in. But a lot of times I leave it on, because I forget to leave it on. But it's only cost, what, a couple pennies a day to run?
It just pays. It's much more efficient than your typical hot pack.
Takes about 10 minutes to warm up, and then they recommend, if you're having a certain problem, you may want to use it twice a day for about 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes maybe on that area, and really gives you some good relief. You want to make sure, these are a bit pricey, but this is your mom and your mom-in-law. But we do have a code down below in which you'll get a discount, and also to get you free shipping.
Right.
So you want to make sure you take advantage of that.
I have mine in my recliner in the morning when I get up. I sit in it, I get my computer out.
Oh, even in the morning?
Yeah, I get warmed up with it. I'm a little more loose. I'm ready to go after I look at the comments in, and then I do that at night before I go to bed.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I got a pattern, I got a system, Bob. I'm a very systematic person, and every mother or mother-in-law likes to have a son or son-in-law who has a system.
So you can see,
especially
you
if
can go
they're
around
part of it.
It's got 3 panels, this one does. They do make one for the knee also.
Sure.
And they also make one for the wrists.
Yep.
And they also make one for like a real large one, the gold one for the back.
Yep.
So, but again, you can put it on all sorts of different spots here. You can make a little, what do they call this?
Muff.
A muff.
Yeah,
You can make a muff, and you can put your hands in there.
Right.
And you get your hands in your wrists.
Right.
So, All right.
You
that's
probably wouldn't want to do that when you're cooking, though.
No, that's right. Or use it as a pot holder. That probably wouldn't work either, would it? So.
Well, let's go on. What's
All
next,
right, next
Bob?
one. Next one is the Pure Wave self massager. This thing, the reason we like this over other massagers, Brad and I, been around long enough that we remember the old ones that they would just vibrate. They were
Right.
basically just vibrating
They're pretty
devices.
superficial. It would feel reasonably good at the skin level, but does it get therapeutic? Does it get into the tissue, loosen it up, and increase circulation and the muscles and the joints where you want it? No, but this one does.
Yeah, and what this one does is percuss. So I'm going to turn this on, and you're going to see how.
Be careful
Show
with
me
it,
how
Bob.
close I can get, Lonnie. So I'm going to show you. See how
yeah.
that's moving my fingers? It's not just vibrating them; it's moving them up and down.
Yeah.
So that, it's a big difference over just vibrating. And
Right.
It really, and I can't get one of these for my mom because I already did.
She's
So,
already has
and
one.
not only did my mom use it, but now like one of my sisters has already borrowed it because she's having some piriformis syndrome.
And they do have other heads that you can easily put on and off, just thread them on and off. So this is the cushion one. This is probably the one that I would suspect most people use the most.
Yeah, what's nice about this is I think this is of their own design, isn't it? I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Have you?
Well, no, that's true. I may be unique to Pure Wave, so that's another plus.
So it's you start with this one, and the nice thing about this one is it can actually go right over bone.
Right, and it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt, right? So I
Right.
can go right over my kneecap, and it's as comfortable as.
I mean, we're not suggesting you massage your kneecap, but if you want to
No.
get your quadricep muscle close to the kneecap, it's much more comfortable.
And this brings me to the problem I had. I had a quadricep tendonitis on the
right.
top here, and I could take this thing and go right up to where it attaches to the kneecap, and this is the thing that it made me 90% better.
Sure.
And nothing else was. I mean, I was just struggling with this
Sure.
thing. So, but then the pointer one, that's really nice. This one's kind of a hard plastic pointer stick, I believe they call it. And what's nice about this one is, like, a lot of times Brad and I recommend cross fiber massage.
Right.
Like if you're having a tendonitis, and this can get right over there and get real deep into that area.
Yeah. Like if you have a little strain in that pec
Pectoralis
major.
major.
This is
so you can go across the
Yep,
fibers.
there we go. And if I talk,
Yeah.
you do that when you're a kid?
Yeah, into the fan I usually do.
Yeah. And they come in white too.
Yeah.
And I believe those are the two colors. So
Personally, they have the CM5 model and the CM7. The CM7 is more expensive because it also does stuff down on this end. But I think the 5
Right.
is completely adequate.
yeah, the 7 has 2 attachments, and then you can do some facial or some scalp massage. So if you're interested in that, you
Yeah,
know.
that's true. The other thing where this really comes in handy is like if you have piriformis, and that's what my sister's using it for.
Sure.
Because you have to massage down here, on the buttock area here.
Right. You got to
And-
get into that gluteus maximus, get through that to the piriformis, so you need to get aggressive, and the pointer's better for
Yeah,
that.
and it's really hard to massage that area for any length of time, so this does the work for you.
Sure.
So, really nice device.
All right.
we're-
Put
we're-
a smile on your mother's face.
Yeah, we have a lot of patients that we use it on in the clinic, and a lot of them end up buying one.
Yeah.
They ask us about it. So, all right, the final thing, Brad, is if you want to kind of, get the emotions out of your mom and make her cry for happy for once instead
Yeah.
of sad like my mom always did when I was a
I
kid.
can just about imagine.
Oh, it was bad. I still remember this, by the way. I got to tell real quickly. When it was my birthday, I was always happy because I knew I wouldn't get a spanking on that day. So back then, it was okay to spank kids. Sorry.
Yeah.
So my mom was a saint, believe me. So anyway, what we've done, and I'm going to show you what we did, my son did for his mother on the garage. It'll be coming up right now. But we just did, we're talking about magnets here that you can use to make expressions. You can write anything you want. You can put these on the garage. You can put these on a car.
Anything that has a metal surface, this will work. I got to tell you, Bob, I did this to my wife for Valentine's, put a heart on the garage door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It did it.
Yeah, it worked out well. Things were going good. She even had a tear in her eye.
All right, ready, flip, Brad?
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, let me get out of the way.
You ready?
Yep.
There we go. Now, I don't know if I'd put this on your garage door or car for your mother, but, you know.
Why
it
not?
Gives you the idea.
So give it a little experience. Yeah. So these magnets we got a link down below. My daughter actually sells them. And you can buy 50 of them for $15 and 100 for 25. So they're inexpensive, really good for weddings. You know, you can decorate the car.
Right.
But
and they come right off. They don't wreck the paint. They don't do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. So watch ahead. We're going to show the garage right now. But remember, Brad and I can fix just about anything. Except for a broken one of these,
yeah,
right?
but this is a good way to get started on fixing one there. Get a couple hundred of these and decorate the whole house.
Thanks for watching. Watch the video.